Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in there? Or struggled to remember the name of someone you just spoke with? Don't worry, you're not alone. These little lapses can happen more often as we age, and they can feel frustrating, even a little scary. But what if I told you that one simple daily habit could help keep your memory strong, and all it takes is 15 minutes a day? That's right. Just a few minutes spent doing puzzles. Yes, puzzles might be one of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to keep your brain young and sharp after 60. And the best part, you don't need any fancy equipment, expensive memberships, or tech skills. Just a pen, a bit of quiet time, and maybe even a cup of tea. Now you might be thinking, can a crossword or word search really make that much of a difference? The answer is yes, when done regularly. These small mental challenges act like exercise for your brain. Just like walking keeps your body in shape, puzzles keep your mind active and alert. They get your brain firing on all cylinders, encouraging it to form new connections and keep old ones strong. There's a lot of science behind it, too. Studies show that people who regularly engage in brain-stimulating activities like puzzles have a lower risk of memory decline and even dementia. Think of it like this. Your brain is a muscle, and the more you use it, the more resilient it becomes. But it's not just about protecting your memory. Puzzles also give you something meaningful to do each day. They create a moment of calm focus in a world that often feels noisy or rushed. That feeling of solving a tricky clue or completing a puzzle, that's more than just satisfaction. It's a boost for your confidence, mood, and mental clarity. So let's start with something simple. Set aside just 15 minutes each day, maybe after breakfast or during your afternoon tea. Pick a type of puzzle you enjoy. Crosswords, Sudoku, word searches, logic games. It doesn't matter which one. What matters is showing up for yourself daily in this small but powerful way. And don't worry about speed or perfection. This isn't a test. It's a gift you're giving your brain. Now that we've talked about why puzzles matter, let's explore how different types of puzzles actually target different parts of your memory and brain function. Crosswords are a fantastic place to begin. They're like little treasure hunts for your vocabulary and general knowledge. When you're solving a crossword, you're not just recalling words. You're making connections between ideas, tapping into long-term memory, and practicing focus. It's a wonderful way to exercise both the language and logic centers of your brain. And when you finally get that tricky clue after a few minutes of thinking, what a feeling, right? It's like your brain gives you a little high five. Now, if words aren't your favorite thing, that's okay. Sudoku is another excellent option. It's all about patterns, numbers, and logic. You don't need to be a math wizard. Sudoku doesn't involve calculations, just recognizing where things fit. It gently strengthens your problem-solving skills and attention to detail, which are key functions that tend to slip as we get older. Plus, Sudoku can be really relaxing. It's quiet, thoughtful, and keeps your mind engaged without pressure. Then there are word search puzzles. Simple, yes, but powerful. You scan a sea of letters to find hidden words, which activates the part of your brain responsible for visual tracking and short-term memory. That act of searching and recognizing actually builds mental stamina, and for many people, it's deeply soothing. Just you, the page, and a little challenge that keeps your mind gently humming along. And don't forget logic puzzles or brain teasers. Those quirky little riddles can really stretch your thinking. They often require you to look at a problem from different angles, something we sometimes forget to do in daily life. That flexible thinking can carry over into how you handle decisions, solve everyday problems, or even manage your emotions. The beauty of all of this? It's not about becoming an expert at puzzles. It's about keeping your brain curious and active. That curiosity, the willingness to think, to focus, to try, is what keeps your mind young. Every time you sit down with a puzzle, you're telling your brain you still matter, you're still learning, you're still alive and growing. And don't underestimate the emotional benefits. Many people over 60 feel like the world moves too fast or that they're being left behind. But when you complete a puzzle, no matter how big or small, you create a sense of accomplishment. You prove to yourself that you're capable, sharp, and present. That's powerful, especially on days when you might feel otherwise. Let's keep going and look at how making puzzles a daily ritual can transform not just your brain, but your whole day, your routine, your mood, even your confidence. You might be surprised by how quickly this little 15-minute habit can become something you truly look forward to each day. It's more than a way to pass time. It becomes your private moment of calm, focus, and renewal. Like a quiet daily appointment with your own mind, where no one else's opinion matters and there's no pressure to be perfect. And here's something else. Building a routine like this creates structure, and structure helps the brain feel safe and in control. Especially during retirement, when your schedule suddenly becomes more open, it's easy to feel unanchored. A short daily puzzle session gives your day a gentle rhythm. It's something familiar, something enjoyable, something yours, even better. This simple act can open up social opportunities too. Many seniors enjoy doing puzzles with a spouse, a friend, or even grandchildren. You can challenge each other, laugh over silly mistakes, or team up to solve something tough. It brings connection, and connection, as you know, is just as important for mental health as brain exercise. And don't worry if you miss a day or two. This isn't about being strict. It's about being kind to your mind. Pick it back up when you can. The key is consistency over time. Just like walking keeps your legs strong, puzzle time keeps your brain resilient and alert. You're not trying to be the smartest person in the room. You're just staying sharp enough to enjoy life fully. So here's the simple truth. Your memory is worth protecting. Your mind is still growing, still adapting, still full of potential. You don't need to sit in silence, worried about decline. You can take action calmly, gently, and joyfully. 15 minutes a day. That's all it takes. A pencil, a puzzle, a little peace and focus, and over time, a stronger, clearer mind that serves you in ways big and small. If this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Do you have a favorite kind of puzzle? Have you noticed any changes in your memory after picking up a daily mental challenge? I'd love to hear your experience. And if you found this helpful, give the video a like and consider subscribing. We're building a warm and thoughtful space here, full of stories, tips, and support for living well at every age. You're not fading, you're evolving. And your best days can still be filled with curiosity, joy, and discovery. Here's to a sharper mind and a brighter tomorrow.